everybody. Hope everybody's doing really well today. I'm here to talk about a potentially new artist, or also kind of start the discussion about this printing company or this artist, because there's kind of been a little bit of back and forth about one of their books. But while chit-chatting with you, I'm going to be coloring in my Lady Spring book. I am in love with this book. Absolutely obsessed. But I am working currently on a page by Karolina Kubikowska. Probably didn't say that correctly. But so far it looks like this. The book is big, so it's a little difficult to fit in the frame. I am still working on her face. It's going to be less streaky when I'm done with it. But for now, I'm just going to focus on the lower part here. But the artist in question is Lainie Dow. Again, it could be also a printing company. I'm not sure. But the reason that I'm just going to say artist from now on. This artist has been under kind of, not scrutiny, but kind of shot into, let's say, the coloring limelight, if you might, is that they released a book called Spooky Boy Coloring Book. And it looks very similar in the art style to the Coco Wyo Spooky Girl, which has been a great hit for Coco Wyo. So since this book was released, Coco Wyo has posted on their Facebook page. They've also actually commented on one of my videos, I think, or one of my posts about Spooky Boy being Spooky Boy is not a Coco Wyo book. And the thing is, nobody was claiming that it was. I think the discussion that was happening was that the art style is very similar. So the questions that I had seen going around, and also questions that I myself was asking, was whether Spooky Boy was created by the same artist that worked for Coco Wyo and did Spooky Girl. Because Coco Wyo does not credit their artists in their books, I don't know if there's a way to find out unless the artist comes forward and says yes or no, or Coco Wyo says yes or no. To my knowledge, they have not yet answered that question. Please let me know if they've had, because the things that I've seen was just this is not a Coco Wyo book. But again, that was not the question, if that makes any sense. Also, I am basing part of this picture with my Crayola Colors of the World washable markers. So that's what this is from. And then I'm going over in Brute Funners. But not everything is based in marker, because it's, it's meant to be skin tones. So there's definitely no greens in there. But this dark brown here was from that pack of markers. These, the animals, the skin tone, the hair, these flowers, this base pinkish, a darker color, was also from that pack. But anyways, so Lainie Dow is the artist that I wanted to talk about, but mainly just start the discussion, right? So Spooky Boy has been quite popular, I would say, has received a lot of positive feedback as well. The art style is really cool. It is pretty consistent with Spooky Girl. But what I haven't seen mentioned in these discussions is the fact that the artist has also released 2 other coloring books. So on July 26th, so before Spooky Boy, how many times can I say that in one video? They came out with Magical Homes, Lost into the Fantasy World with the Beautiful Fairy Homes collection. So I will link these books down below, by the way, if you want to check them out. They are all on Amazon. So this book, again, July 26th, it's $4.99. So something that I have to say is that this artist is pricing their books quite affordably. So $4.99, you can see the back cover. If you take a look at the back cover, you'll see the preview for a couple. Do these images look familiar? You know, do they not? But also the art style is quite different from Spooky Boy, which it makes me like question whether or not Lainie Dow is actually a collection of artists or if it's only one artist. Again, let's get the discussion rolling. But the book I think is cute. It has 25 images and it says beautiful fairies, elves, and fairyland, but it's all homes, so it's not the actual fairies and such. But it's really cute, and it says brimming with a magical assortment of delightful fairy tale houses. This whimsical coloring collection invites you to roam a beautiful world and discover an adorable fairy neighborhood. I mean, that sounds adorable, and yes, please. So they are all single-sided. They're no duplicates. Again, 25 in, I think, no backgrounds. I think it's just the home. Yep, it's just the home. By the looks of it, the books do not go into like the fold of the book. They are more centered. They're not framed in, but still, you could easily do the frame yourself as long as the image obviously doesn't go into the fold, which it does not appear to. So currently this has no reviews on Amazon. So that's why I'm really curious to see if any of you have purchased it, or if you've heard anything. Basically, what's the gossip? You know, it looks really interesting. And I would actually be interested in purchasing fairy homes. Spooky Boy is not my cup of tea. Neither is Spooky Girl. As I've mentioned in my recent books I'll never be buying video, is that I don't like spooky items. Even if they're like cutesy, I'm still not interested. But this one is just simply adorable. So let's discuss. It looks like a potentially really cute book. And then their newest book is called The Pumpkin Killer Coloring Book, collection of scary characters in horror movies. And I feel like this book has the potential to be a crowd favorite, because I know a lot of people like the spooky, right? The spooky adorable, I feel like, is a crowd favorite, not with moi, but with other folks. So this book is exactly that. It's spooky adorable. So you have these little characters that are, again, centered, not framed in, no backgrounds, and they're like Halloween themed. I can see somebody by like a tombstone. There's one surrounded by like potions and skulls and such. So this looks really, really promising. If you are somebody that likes like spooky adorable, take a look at this one. Like, what do you think? Do you like it? I think it has the potential to be a hit. And on the back, it says illustrated by Lainie Dow. So I'm going to go on a whim here and say that it's actually an artist, not a company. But again, like the style is kind of different from like Spooky Boy. Again, there I go. Another time that I say it. So, but it looks cool. Like it looks really unique. I don't think I've seen these images before. And the style is just, it really looks like it could take off with the coloring folks. Like I just see the potential in it, not with me, but with everybody else. So please take a look at these books. Like, what do you think? The Pumpkin Killer book also has 25 images, single-sided, no duplicates. And it says, do you ever think, what if you met a killer in any horror movies you ever seen? Feeling a little scary but fun, isn't it? Don't worry, I got you. Not fun and scary, just terrifying. As inside this book, we will let you step into the world of villain, where you can meet any killer you ever known, but they are a little adorable with the pumpkin on their head. With the pumpkins on their head. And yes, it's just adorable. It's $6.99, so this is the most expensive one out of the 3 books that I've talked about so far. But still, $6.99 I feel like is a quite solid price, especially with how expensive a lot of other books are getting nowadays. So, yeah. And it says, remember, some pumpkins are meant to be kept outside your house. Ooh, scary, scary. But yeah, please let me know. What are your thoughts? Like, do you like these books? Do you not? Have you heard anything about Lainie Dow? Like, because these books look really, really cute. And if it's a legitimate artist, which I think it is, but, you know, please don't quote me on that. What is the situation with Spooky Girl versus Spooky Boy? Yes, it's not a Coco Wyo book, but did Lainie work on the Coco Wyo one? The mystery continues. The plot thickens. Let me know. I'm just really, really interested, and I love these kind of let's get the discussion going kind of videos. But yes, thank you for watching. Everything is linked down below. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions, kind of, so any gossip that you might have heard. Yeah, I'm ready. I know a lot of other folks are ready. And let's see. Let's keep an eye on Lainie Dow, see what else this artist is creating, because the 3 books that are currently out look very, very promising and appear to cater to various kind of coloring preferences. Because again, like the fairy homes are quite, like, not mystical, just adorable, right? While the spooky books are a little bit more geared towards the folks that like the spooky. So thank you for the diversity in that, for not just doing like spooky or scary books. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I got like no coloring done in this video, but that's okay. The thought was there, the effort was present, but I'm in love with this book. It's kind of difficult to get your hands on. I got mine off of Etsy from one of the artists in this book. I did do a whole flip of this book on my channel, so if you're interested, it is present. But I'm just in love with these pictures. They're all so different. And I've done one picture in here already a couple months ago, and it looks like this. I'll probably not be able to fit into the frame as I hit my camera. But yeah, so I did this one in June. Lots of glitter, lots of sparkle. So really, really cool book. If you can get your hands on this one, I would highly recommend it. But before you spend the crazy shipping money, do check out the full flip. I will see everybody in the next video, and thank you so, so much for watching.